Class is in session. Hey, what's up guys and girls? So, I don't know where you are in the country right now, but where I live in the Northeast, we have what we call a nor'easter. It's basically just a big blizzard, so it's a snowy Saturday here. Don't mind this on my head. It's still early in the morning for me. I just woke up because yesterday I picked up Pokemon Legends Arceus. Make sure I pronounced that correctly right away. And I just wanted to get my thoughts on the game, as well as where I think the Pokemon franchise is going. So, before I give my thoughts on Pokemon Legends Arceus, I want to just backtrack a little bit. So when Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl and Arceus was first announced, I wasn't that excited. I mean, I was pretty interested in Pokemon Legends Arceus, but not so much for Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. I picked up the games anyway, or at least I picked up Brilliant Diamond because I never played Gen 4. I mentioned in a previous video that I made half a year ago that when this game originally came out on the Nintendo DS, someone stole my DS, so I wasn't able to purchase the original game. So yeah, I was excited to try it out, especially those 3 starters, Chimchar, Piplup, and Turtwig. I don't know why the last one took a while for me to think of. Anyway, yeah, I was excited to play this game just because I never had the opportunity to use those starters because they were not in Sword and Shield. So yeah, I picked it up and I was actually kind of disappointed. I'm not sure why they went for the chibi style. I tried to get over the chibi style. It wasn't, I guess, that big of a deal, but just so many things about this game feel kind of clunky and wonky. Like the bike, for example, some of the graphical textures just feel weird. It feels like wallpaper. It doesn't have any depth to it. So yeah, and before that I purchased Pokemon Sword and Shield. I'm not sure if I gave my thoughts on this game on this channel yet, but overall I think this game is not the greatest. It's solid, it's pretty decent, but it has a lot of desire for myself, a lot that I wish that the game had. But nonetheless, because of how I felt about these 2 games, I was pretty hesitant about picking up Pokemon Legends Arceus because at this point I'm beginning to think that, Game Freak, they're kind of lazy, or I get it that they want to make games targeted for children and they don't care about the original Pokemon fans like myself. But I feel like if they put some effort into it, they can make a game that will gear towards children and can also keep long-term fans interested in the game and wanting to buy it. But anyway, I was hesitant about buying this, but I picked it up. I just want to say that the game feels pretty solid. Actually, no, it feels really good. And I really think that this game is sending the Pokemon franchise in the right direction. So, for example, the battle mechanics in this game is pretty good. You get to use a difference between different styles, like an agile style, strength style, which will boost up your moves or give you more chances to attack. When the Pokemon fight each other, or not fight, we're not trying to draw PETA over here. When the Pokemon battle each other, you actually see them come in close contact with each other. The moves are so much better compared to its predecessors with Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Pokemon Sword and Shield. And one thing that we Pokemon fans really wanted was a big open world style Pokemon game. So in Pokemon Sword and Shield, they had certain areas called the wild area. And if you had if you purchased the DLC pack, which I did purchase, and I beat the Crowns of the Isles, the one where you basically go to the martial arts school, and there's the other one, the Crown Tundra. I played parts of it, but I wasn't able to complete it because I purchased a Nintendo Switch OLED and transferred my data over. And for some reason, Pokemon games, in case you didn't know, are locked. The data is locked to their original console they was downloaded onto. So if you purchase any DLC, for example, for Pokemon Arceus, make sure that you stick with that console because it's not going to be able to transfer to another console. But anyway, I digress. I'm going on a tangent, which I do on this channel a lot. So anyway, yeah, Pokemon Arceus is definitely a great step in the right direction. There's big open worlds. There's different ways that you capture Pokemon. You could throw fruit at them to drag their attention in another area while you catch them off guard. You can sneak up on them. You can aim the Pokeball. Usually you just click the button and the Pokeball would just throw itself at the Pokemon, and like based on whether you catch it or not, it's based on pure luck. But in this one, it actually takes some skill to catch the Pokemon, which I really like. It gives the Pokemon like a fresh feel. It gives the Pokemon game a fresh feel. And I feel like that if they keep heading in this direction, like especially with the next mainline Pokemon game, if they take some of the mechanics that they implemented in this game and put in a new one, it will be a great experience. And I think I'll be on board with whatever they keep on doing. Now, there are some problems with this game. There are some lackluster graphics. And I mean, this game is for the Switch. I'm not like looking for the Switch for any like graphically powerful or graphically beautiful images or anything like that. I mostly care about the gameplay, and for me, the gameplay is pretty solid. The only thing I really wish that they did to make it more engaging is added like voice acting. It's an RPG, and most modern RPG games, hell, even like the NBA 2K games, have voice acting. I don't think there's any reason why the Pokemon game couldn't have voice acting, because especially like within the first, I think like hour of the game, there's just a lot of dialogue, a lot of like explaining the world and what's going on. And I think the game really could have benefited from having some voice acting going on in the game. And you get to choose what you want your character to say too. Like, you know, your character could just have like its own distinct voice too. Like we're at the age where we're mature enough where we could handle some voice acting, Game Freak. So please, next mainline Pokemon game, that's all you're really missing is voice acting. Oh, and the fact that they took out gyms in this game. So I actually like that, because I feel like just going from city to city and battling different gym leaders was getting kind of tedious and old. Another thing they took out, which I am so happy they did, was the random encounter system. Like, I feel like Pokemon Sword was going in a more right direction with the random encounter system. So they have random encounters, but then they have Pokemon in the overworld that would just spawn out and open that you could encounter and interact with. But then they re-released this, and it's just non-stop when you walk through the grass. Encounter after encounter after encounter, battle after battle after battle and battle, rinse and repeat. And it just got so boring, so tedious. And even though I have like a pretty good team on this game, I have all 3 final starters. I have Goodbye, I have Staraptor, and I have a Luxray on my team. Pretty solid team that I think you could beat the whole entire game with, but I stopped playing this game at the Water Gym Leader. I think it's like the 4th one, just because it just got so tedious and boring. But I truly feel like Legends of Arceus, I'm still in the beginning of this game. So far, I picked Rowlet as my starter. I haven't seen any evolutions thus far. I just captured like Weasel, I captured Starly, I captured Spinks, Wurmple, and a Bidoof. And that's all. I'm still very early on in the game, but there's just so much. It's just a completely different system compared to what they had before. I'm glad that they made this different compared to the other mainline Pokemon games. And if they could just take some of the good that they had in this game and just transfer it over to whatever other mainline Pokemon game they have planned for the future, I think Pokemon will be headed in the right direction. And I think the series will just be good and refreshing for old and new gamers for generations to come. So anyway, that's all I really had to say about this. If you guys like this video, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video all around the world with your family and friends. I'm going to be trying to pump out some new content. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers. When I do, that's when I'm going to do more fun things on this channel, like giveaways and more live streams, of course, contests, things of that sort. I'm not sure if I want to do memberships or anything like that. I'll consider it in the future, but we'll see how far we could take this channel. I really wanted to grow and build a stronger community here. But anyway, if you like what you saw, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for some more videos. Share this video all around the world with your family and friends. And I'm out. Class dismissed.